Sit back here and just chill.
No, okay. Hi, everybody. This is August Corner. And what I'm going to talk about today is cut versus uncut. And no, I'm not talking about the crease on your eyeshadow. I am talking about dicks. I'm funny, right? I'm funny. Thank you. Dick. I want to talk about the stigma behind men who are uncircumcised. That's what I want to talk about. Bitches will talk and say and yell to the fucking to the rooftop that they want a man who is circumcised. I am the latter. I love me an uncircumcised man. Uncircumcised.
And you're a small percentage of females, so tell us why.
No, a woman's a liar. She'll cap about not wanting a nigga who does not have the force. What? No, this is some real shit. Sorry, we're adults. What the fuck am I doing over here talking like I'm a child? I am a grown-ass woman. I am in my 30s, and I will tell you, I love me a nigga with foreskin. You know why? Because the pleasure is 100,000% more. 100,000, not just for you, but for me. I love to test my limits. I want to be able to suck your dick and know how far I can pull that shit back before you tell me to stop. I'm serious.
I'm cool. I'm listening. I'm taking it all in.
You're taking it in? You have nothing to say.
I mean, you're taking it all in still, but
I do. I take it all the way in. There's something about it, that little extra, like, you know, like some people need cock rings? Something about that foreskin just gives you a little bit of like, you know? You don't know. I know. I know. You don't have proof. But a lot of men do say that when they are circumcised, they don't have as much sensation on the tip of their dick. And yes, Ghost, I know. I'm talking about penises. Cocks. Cocky. I'm talking about the fucking male genitalia. But you are a real nigga. And this conversation does not scare you. This topic does not scare you.
Interesting topic.
It is a very interesting topic, but it's a real one. I love me an uncut nigga. I'ma say that. Loud and proud. Give me that foreskin. Because there's something about the way it feels when you're going down on a man. When you're giving him head. Oof. Oof. Of course, you have to be a grown man and know how to clean that shit. Do you know what I mean?
I just. I'm trying not to listen. You know what I'm saying? But you give me the mic. Give me this fuck. Give me this shit.
I'm just horny.
Okay, guys, listen to me very carefully, man. Listen very carefully. I don't got time for this. It's just way too much details on her end. So this is from a guy's perspective. Listen, guys. If you
do not be ashamed. With the
whatever you are, so it's not my business stuff. But for guys out there, man, it all comes down to hygiene.
Yes.
Everything comes down to hygiene still, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever if you are or not, hey, not my business. But you need to make sure your hygiene is on point, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with in my life, you know what I mean? So it is what it is still, you know what I mean? But females, you know, they have a stigma about dudes not being clean, and you know what I'm saying. And you know, as a gentleman, you know, you gotta make sure your hygiene up to par. So you know what I'm saying. It's just common sense. You can't defy science. You know what I mean. You gotta make sure you're fresh. If you need tips, still, you know what I'm saying. Holla at me, still. Holla at me. I got these.
Holla at
I
me.
got the secrets still.
I mean, I don't have a penis, but I know how to work one.
Well, then holler at her for that, and holler at me for the other stuff, you know what I mean? Link in the bio. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And her link will be on Leo list.
Yeah, that's it. I'm so sick, but yes, it will. Unfortunately, back pages and Craigslist is not a thing no more. Don't be ashamed, bro. Honestly, a lot of men are ashamed. A lot of men feel ways. A lot of men have been put down by women who talk shit about uncut. Fuck those bitches. They ain't real women anyway. And
so her message basically is, women, don't be afraid of a little bit of skin. Skin is good. Extra skin is good, women. This is, I mean, I'm just talking as her, you know what I mean? Women, extra skin is good.
Don't be ashamed, fellas.
Yeah, it's like girls with labias, extra labias, lips. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that.
Right, bitches don't want to be fucking over here talking about the fucking roast beef and shit.
That'll be the next question.
I'm a size queen, just know. And that's on record. I will say I am a size queen. I love my big dick. Do.
So before sex, do you have like a ruler?
No, before sex, I ask you how big's your dick.
I remember you asking that, but I tell you, I never measured, never knew.
Well, I will ask you how big's your dick.
Yeah, so I'm saying, but I don't know. So would you measure me? Like, how? I
would measure. No, I'd see it, and if it's suitable.
Oh, you would know. That's 6.7 inches.
No, I wouldn't know.
That's 7.127.
I'm not that on the dot, but I like me a big dick. I want to feel.
What the fuck's your mic?
You have it right here.
You put it on me. Holy fuck. Okay, go ahead. My bad. Yeah.
That sounds so cool.
Oh yeah, interesting.
You know?
It's like last night. Okay, continue. Okay, continue.
I'm gonna beat you.
Size queen, yeah. Yeah, so
I am a size
so
queen.
I said that I don't measure myself, and you said so. You would measure me basically. You would look at me. You would zoom in X-ray vision and tell me.
No, I would want to see it. And I know a lot of people say that it's not about the size. Cap. I say cap. I got a cap on that.
So what's the minimum?
For me, 7 inches.
Minimum.
7. Yeah.
You just saw like the average guy is 5.3.
5, yes. So 7.
So a lot of guys are gonna be missing out then.
I don't give a fuck. It's not about the guys. It's about what I want and what I like.
So if he's 7 inches but he's ugly, it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter. You know what? I'm not about the whole looks. It's more personality, how I connect with you. I need mental stimulation before. You do the same thing, nigga. Don't play with me.
I do still, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Don't start.
Gotta kill the mind.
Mental stimulation. Yeah. I want to be mentally fucked before I am penetrated.
I like that.
Yeah.
So.
But yes, toys do affect. I feel like there is I don't know. I look at that shit. That's just kind of scary.
I don't want to follow up after that, so you know what I mean. Even though
I tried it at one time. It was like half fucking 2 minutes. I think it was like 2 minutes, and I was like, yo, I can't do this. I feel wrong. It feels wrong. I couldn't even finish. I felt ashamed.
For a lot of guys out there that are gonna see this baseball bat and be afraid, listen to me, guys. When you see things like this, you have to think to yourself, what can I do better? What can I bring to the table other than my size? I'm 5 inches. I'm way too small for the game. Yeah, so like you have to bring other elements to the game to make sure that you're doing your job. I don't know. Maybe you gotta add some shit to your foreplay. Maybe you gotta, mind fuck it beforehand, and then the 5 inches doesn't matter. But you're gonna have to add something to the game, knowing that she's now dealing with a 10-inch monster, and you're a 5-inch. You know what I'm saying? No. You have to bring other elements to the game to make sure that she's gonna orgasm too. You know what I'm saying, guys? So just don't be overwhelmed.
Wait.
Overwhelmed by size.
I'm talking about being a single woman and buying a toy. When it comes to a man, it's different. When it comes to having a person penetrate you, it's different. I'm talking about these toys that they have. The rose, the bullet, the fucking thruster monster.
If a female is getting smashed by a 12-inch monster 7 days a week, and then like the average guy comes along on a fucking 8th day with this 5-inch, she's not gonna feel nothing.
What?
She's not gonna feel anything.
You know, a woman's pussy expands when she's aroused.
He's 7 inches, not big enough for the game.
A woman's vagina expands when she's aroused.
Yeah, but are you gonna get stimulated the same way with a 5-inch penis?
Yes, because a nigga's gonna fucking do more than just put that shit inside me.
You know what? That's correct. Still, I know I was never overwhelmed by the size either. Still, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I know I was gonna bring other elements to it. Of course, you have to bring other elements to it. Still.
But I love me like the foreplay when I am with a man. The foreplay, the uncut nigga. Oh. Topic is sex toys in the bedroom, or even outside the bedroom.
Does it affect your sex life? Is the question.
Yeah, does it affect your sex life?
Do sex toys affect our sex life?
Shit.
What do you think? I want to hear you first.
Well, first of all, before we start talking about this, let's just bring a special guest onto the show.
You want me to pull out the special guest?
Bring a special guest on the show.
Okay.
Glance at the camera.
This is the special guest of the day. A boom. Ha!
Put it lower down.
Yeah, put it to the camera.
Okay. As you can see, this is our guest.
Where? Where do you want me to?
This is our third guest of the day. You know what I'm saying? And she asked me the question about how does this affect your sex life.
Okay, but hold on. I want to do a demonstration. Can you do a demonstration? Do you see this? How? Who? Where? And why? These are some serious motherfucking questions that we got today. Yes, I purchased this on Amazon.ca. Why? Because I am a single horny bitch. However, I'm gonna turn this shit off. This shit's intimidating. Jesus Christ. This is like the size of my forearm. I'm gonna put it away. I purchased it on Amazon. Can you believe they sell that on Amazon?
That's a lethal weapon right there.
Can you believe it? I did purchase it because I was single and horny. Well, I am single and horny. I do not want to sleep with just anybody. Not that there's anything wrong with sleeping with people, you know? But that's just not who I am. And I wanted some type of shit, you know? But that was, I seen it, I clicked it, I liked it, I bought it. And then I tried it at one time, and I got intimidated. I couldn't even finish.
You just pulled out a baseball bat.
I couldn't finish.
These kind of weapons that these girls are using on their vagina, you know what I'm saying? This kind of assault. Like, how am I supposed to do the same damage? I'm not saying I can't. I mean, just saying. But the average guy is like 4, 5, 6 inches. You just saw a whole baseball bat. The average guy is about 5 inches. Maybe
the average is 7.
No, that's how.
The average is 7.
No, hold on.
Statistically, it's 7.
We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna. You know what? You could.
I'm gonna Google it.
Talking.
Hold on. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm a statistician right here. I'm gonna say 5 inches is the average. You just see here. Oh, you have to look. Okay.
Oh shit, my bad.
So, you know, say the average is like, you know, about 5, 6 inches. And you're just seeing here a monster here, a baseball bat, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna disclose my baseball bat either, you know what I'm saying? You will have to check out my DMs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
On my OnlyFans page.
Oh, you're right.
But
the average length of an erect penis is considered to be 5.36 inches.
Okay, so like I said, I'm a statistician.
That's crazy.
That's correct.
5 inches. Do you have a ruler?
Fuck, I don't. But you see what you just seen here is a monster, and you see the average guy here. So you're gonna have sex with this now, and then I'm gonna follow up after this, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, Ghost, you didn't put it down. What's wrong with you?" I never had a chance. There was no chance for me to service you. Like, this shit was way too, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the average guy, 5 inches. I just seen here 10. A
I
monster.
think that's 10. That has to be
Monster.
more. What's your shoe size?
11.
I kind of want to compare it.
11.
Where's your shoe? Hold this. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's your shoe size?
It's like 11, 10. It's crazy. Like, what are we doing right now?
I don't know.
How do we follow up as a man? Like, as a man who's 5.5 question is like, how do you follow up? You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, so this clearly affects your sex life because you just saw here a baseball bat compared to a 5-inch man, and then you're gonna say, well, the 5-inch man didn't do his job. He had no chance.
Are we talking inside or outside the bedroom? Because, like I said, I purchased that because I'm single and horny.
Yeah, but if you have sex with that and then have sex with the next man who's half the size, you're clearly.
I wouldn't want to.